Hello and welcome to the 27th Annual City of Mobile Championships. My name is Philip Tate. I am your tournament director. It is my pleasure, with the help of the Mobile Area Disc Golf Association and the Mobile community, to bring to you this event. Before we get started on our players meeting, I would like to take this opportunity to remember some great people we lost in the past few months. First, Mr. Jim Oram. You are an ambassador, a mentor, a friend, father, and there for anybody who needed you. You are missed by everybody in the disc golf community. And Jungle Jim Turner, a staple and huge supporter of the mobile disc golf community. Sundays at the Bug will not be the same without him. All right, this event would not be here today if it weren't for the likes of Joe Sherrod and Eddie Ferenzi. Without these two, this event would never have started, and it would not be where it is today. Along the way, others have paved the way to make this event great as well. We have tournament directors like Bernie Sawyer and Willie Wade, who took over this event and continue to make it even better. All right, now we're going to go into our schedule. We'll start off with Friday. Friday from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Admiral Sims, we'll be doing a flex start, one round, $15 for amateurs, $20 for professionals. Amateurs will get prize payout, pros will get cash payout. We will also be issuing out the players packs at this time and check in for all players. If you're unable to make it, get in contact with somebody with the Mobile Area Disc Golf Association and check in virtually if you can. All right, on Saturday, you will report directly to your course. At each course, we will have the board set up with the holes that you are to report to. On Sunday, it will be a shotgun start for B and C pool. A pool will have tee time starting at 9 o'clock. The shotgun starts will also start at 9 o'clock. Now we will go into the out of bounds for each course. At the municipal course, if you are across any string, you're out of bounds. If you're in the road, you're out of bounds. If your disc is leaning on top of the curb but not in the road, you're in bounds. If you are leaning on the curb and on the road, you're out of bounds. If you are surrounded by water and there is no string, you are out of bounds. If you are over any fence, you're out of bounds. This is including the tennis court and the train and the plane at Municipal Park. At Cottage Hill, if you find yourself in the fence on the tennis court, you are out of bounds. On hole 15, if you find yourself in the road long, you are also out of bounds. At the Admiral Sims, if you are surrounded by water on hole 7, you are out of bounds. If you are over any fence, you are out of bounds. On hole 11, if you are over the string, you are out of bounds. You will report directly to the drop zone. If you throw out of bounds again from the drop zone, you will go to where you last crossed in. If you are over the railroad tracks or on top of the railroad tracks, you are out of bounds. All right, next we will go over COVID-19 rules. You must maintain a 6-foot distance away from all players. If you have a family member caddying for you, you and your caddy must maintain a 6-foot distance away from everybody else. Unfortunately, we will not be doing any handshakes or high fives. We can figure out some other way to congratulate each other. You cannot pick up anybody else's items. This is including their bags, their disc, or any other items they bring with them. You must maintain responsibility for your own equipment. There will be no spectators this year. We had high hopes for having a big gallery for the final round to watch the pros as they make their way into the clubhouse. You must also follow the PDGA rules in accordance to holing out. If you do not hole out, you have not finished the hole and will be stroked appropriately. All right, next we're going to go into live scoring. Live scoring code for this event is going to be 000. You will now watch a video and instructions on how to use the Disc Golf Live scoring.
Use the app online by visiting pdga.com/score on their mobile device's browser. In addition, the app is also designed to work well in limited or poor network areas. The app. First, the group scorekeeper will need to visit pdga.com/score on their mobile browser and enter the event's scoring access code. Next, they will need to sign in by searching and selecting their name, confirming, and then selecting the round. After signing in, if groups have not been assigned, then the scorekeeper will need to add players. These players can easily be added to the card by clicking the Add Player button and searching for each player and confirming. Once all the players have been added, the scorekeeper can navigate to the starting hole by selecting the left or right arrows, or clicking on the hole label and selecting the hole in the dropdown. Next, scores can be recorded by using the plus and minus icons or entered manually. After scores are recorded, they are saved by navigating to the next hole or by clicking on the Save and Continue button. These hole scores are then automatically saved in the Tournament Manager and updated on the live leaderboard. After all scores are entered, the scores must be confirmed by each player. Players confirm their score by clicking on their name, then typing either their last name or PDGA number and clicking Confirm. Once all round scores are confirmed, they are submitted and saved in the Tournament Manager.
As many of you know, there is a storm brewing in the Gulf. As of now, we will follow the tournament as planned. If there is any lightning, immediately report off the course. We will sound a 3-horn blast, but in the case you do not hear it, go ahead and exit the course and report to somewhere safe. At this time, we want to thank all of our sponsors. Without you, none of this is possible. We're going to start with our video sponsors. We have the University of Mobile. We have the National Amateur Disc Golf Tournament, Full Flight Disc, and Tyler Searle. Our shirt sponsors is One More Round Disc Golf, Signorama, R&R Automotives, Southside Disc Golf. We have Sun Builders, Dark Matter Disc Golf, Betty Kennedy, Bama Betty Kennedy, Infinite Disc Tour, and Prime Suspects. Our sign sponsors, Between the Pines, Charlie Plyer, Andrew Cody, Dustin Harrington, Josh Rhodes, Tony DeFrantes, John McMillian, Greg Barsby. Thank you to all of our sponsors. As many of you know, we had huge plans for this year. We had a players party with a huge fly mart involved. So what I want you to do is, if you want to get involved into this fly mart for next year, go ahead and get in contact with one of the Mobile Area Disc Golf Association board members, and we will go ahead and get your name submitted for next year. Also, if you would like to be a sponsor for next year's event, also contact one of the board members. We want to thank everybody for participating in the 27th Annual City of Mobile Championships. We look forward to seeing everybody, and we hope y'all have a fun and safe event. Thank y'all very much.